Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Over 300 billion. Take the weekend off and you gain 50 billion, guys. 50 billion we've gained in just what, 2-3 days? That's what I'm saying. Try to predict the future of crypto. There's no lid. Everything's going wild. You're having ebbs and flows. You're having things going way up, way down. You're having all kinds of good deals right now. Bitcoin was flirting with $10,000. Even Ethereum flirting with 500. Everyone flirting with the next level. Bitcoin Cash is even going up. You know, it's very, very rare that you have actual Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum and Bitcoin Gold, for crying fucks, all going up at the same time. And Litecoin, everything, all the tops. And we're starting to see that Wall Street money. So glad EOS is getting closer to the top 10. I believe the top 15, top 20 coins are going to see a real big boost because of all the Wall Street money coming in. This is what I believe is happening. I believe just you got all kinds of money, all this big money coming out. Really, the fork is gone. There's not really too much bullshit ahead. Now everyone's starting to say, hey, well, fuck it. I have so much money. This is what they're saying. I have so much money that I can't sit on the sidelines because if this cryptocurrency thing does work, and it's so fucking rare, 0.00001% actually know what's going on here. Most of you listening don't know what's going on. Don't even know what Bitcoin is. Don't even really know what the real future is. So with blockchains, so from my research, I could be wrong. I'm not Ivan on tech, but I've done a lot of fucking research. The most secure blockchain is proof of work. It also adds a dynamic value, meaning you have to wait, you have to spend something to get something. It's kind of like when you mine something out of the ground, you're using resources. Thus, it gives it innate value because you're never going to sell it for less than you mined it for. You know, so it gives it an intrinsic value. Now, if you got coins for free, then you can literally sell them for any price and not lose money. You know, you gain money if you were just getting them for free. So the proof of work aspect with the hash power, with the way it's set up, it is the most secure. And what's happening is all of these companies think they're just going to stunt on the, I love fucking hearing it. All these stupid fucking rich people talking about, oh, well, Bitcoin I don't like, but I really like the blockchain. They think they can run their private blockchains and they're going to be safe. They're not safe. Private blockchains are less secure. You're going to be more vulnerable to attack. The blockchain that's on top, that has the most hash power, has the most users, most nodes, is going to be the one that's the most secure. There's only going to be a few blockchains in the world, guys, 10 years from now. It's going to be like internet life highways. And you're going to have your big main one, and then you're going to have a few different ones. And that's it. And anything less than that, yeah, you're going to have blockchains for small things, you know, where you're not going to have somebody who's just going to come and hack you if you have your little frivolous side chain for whatever it is. But if you're talking about banking or any kind of financial institution where you're dealing with a lot of money and you're using a private blockchain, you're out of there. You're going to get hacked. And a lot of things people don't understand is Bitcoin has been around for a long time. How many hacks have you heard of Ethereum? Everybody I hear that talks about Ethereum, all the high quality programmers I say, it says there's so many loops and there's so many bad things under the hood. They need a lot of stuff to get fixed. And that's why we're seeing all these different hacks, all these different, crazy things going on. They're fixing it as they're going. It's a hell of a time to do it, but that's what innovation. You don't really have that shit with Bitcoin. And another thing is Bitcoin has such a head start. So when I was talking about things outpacing, Bitcoin's going to outpace all the altcoins. Well, I'm talking about the general life. Bitcoin has went from cents to $9,000. So first of all, for one of these altcoins to catch up to what Bitcoin's done, they would have to go from pennies to $9,000. No other coin has done that. No other coin has done that. No other coin is going to do that. Right. However, Bitcoin has it's had such a head start. These coins are still babies. That's why when you see Neo at 1,000, I look at this. When I go back and look at the old charts, I can see Litecoin at $90. I can hear my future self saying, man, remember Litecoin was $90? These things are going to be thousands of dollars, all of these. You're just looking at this limited market cap. This lid is going to fly off. We're going to be hitting $1 trillion like it's nothing. We have not seen anything. Congratulations, you are in at the beginning of something great. Yeah, I know it's rare. Fucking solving it, right? Because not a lot of people are watching crypto. Not a lot of people know about it. 0.00. Somebody said it was like 0.05% actually are in it and know what's going on, like invested in it. Well, you know, when the economic collapse happens, welcome to the new 1%. Who's gonna, you know, the reason the reason Bitcoin and all these other coins are going to be going up in value is because we're going to, the hyperinflation all over the world and the regular inflation in the big countries is going to be exposed. Every year there's more dollars, right? And then every year there's going to be less Bitcoins coming out. Right? Because it's just going to get harder and harder to mine, and eventually there's going to be no more Bitcoins that can get out. So as time goes, we're going to see a monumental shift in how money. It's just like all of this play money. These numbers, people think it's play money. All the dollars were nothing. They're printed by the government. We're going to see this number go a lot higher because there's a lot more of those funny monies out there that people don't realize. A lot of people, there's a lot of money out there. There really is. And this is a global 24-hour event. 24/7, 7 days a week. It doesn't shut off. You can buy Bitcoin from any corner of the globe. And there's a lot of fiat out there. People underestimate. And what I was saying is these coins right here are still new in their infancy. So they're going to be able to outpace Bitcoin dramatically when they go on their bull runs. When altcoins go on bull runs, they shit on Bitcoin. You just have to be able to time the bull runs right. That's why I'm diversified. I hit bull run. Oh, EOS went on a fucking bull run. Awesome. It is stunting on my gains from Bitcoin. Absolutely been one of the best gainers. Last 7 days, look at that. Just absolutely destroying Bitcoin in terms of profit. And that's going to happen. But guess what? If you were trying to time the market and you didn't get in at the right time with EOS or you got out at the wrong time, you're going to miss this bull run. The same thing with all my coins. Like I'm so diversified. When No Limit Coin goes on its bull run, I'm going to have a Guapa No Limit Coin. I'm going to be very happy. That's just it's the luck of the draw. You never know what's going to happen next. What big events, what monumental shifts, and what crypto. So just... that's what I'm talking about. The altcoins have absolutely more potential in terms of gains when they go on bull runs. Yeah, Bitcoin's impressive bull run. Woo, 20, 30, 40%, even, in a week. That's amazing. Nah, man. I mean, these other coins, EOS just went up, what, 400%. These things are, now EOS, it's getting up there. It's still highly undervalued in my opinion. But that was what I was talking about when it comes to altcoins. And another great thing is, with coins that you can stake is if you're staking, then you're kind of hedging the market because no matter what, you're getting more money, like even if your coin's staying the same in price, you're getting more coins. So therefore it's kind of like you're going on an upswing because of time. So, the same thing with Neo and Gas, No Limit Coin. Those are really good coins to just, keep hedging against because you never know what's going to happen. You never know which one's going to go up, which one's going to go down. And another thing, talking about Bitcoin versus Bitcoin Cash, a lot of people are underestimating Bitcoin Cash, in my opinion. There's going to be an Eastern version of Bitcoin. And this Bitcoin, it doesn't matter. So Bitcoin could be slow, not work. It doesn't really matter at this time because it has the name recognition. And it's the Western's Bitcoin. All the Asian company, China, all these people have dumped their Bitcoin for Bitcoin Cash, basically. You got the Winklevosses backing this. It's a very, very, very Western coin, Bitcoin. So no matter what, the big money's this is like a gambling token. And yeah, Bitcoin Cash works a hell of a lot better than Bitcoin. If you want to send $1 to somebody, you can't do that with Bitcoin. You can't send $1 to somebody. You can't send $5 to somebody with Bitcoin. You can send $1 with Bitcoin Cash. The difference is, like I said, this is here. This has the name. This price is going to go parabolic. Doesn't matter. The price, what it does doesn't matter. It's Bitcoin. People are betting big on it. So this is the Western coin. Once they figure it out with Lightning Network and all that, then yeah, it's there. Bitcoin, I'm not really worried about it. Although they have the big infighting with Deimos. Could be another big fork coming up. It's not too wide known right now, but keeping an eye on that. That's one of the things, man. It just seems like Bitcoin Core, man. It seems like everyone's You know, they always got beef with somebody. You know, now it's Thamos. They had it pretty much. I mean, I think that's how it should be. If you're talking about an elite group of people, there's always going to be arguing in Bitcoin. But, you know, Thamos owns Bitcoin.org, and he owns the subreddit. So if you think Roger Ver owns Bitcoin.com and the other Bitcoin BTC subreddit, and Thamos owns Bitcoin.org and the Bitcoin subreddit, and then they fork, where the hell are you going to go to find Bitcoin? Like if you go to .com.org, they're going to be the forked coins. If you go to the Reddits, they're going to be the forked coins. So there's that issue with Bitcoin right now where it's kind of being torn from all limbs, but it really just doesn't matter because it's put in so much work that it's kind of like, and it's got into the place where it just lifts no matter what, right? It's like just gravity. It's gotten close enough to the orbit that it's just going to be sucked in. So what else am I talking about? Okay, and the one difference is Bitcoin Cash versus Litecoin. I can understand it. I've done my fucking research. I understand what Bitcoin Cash is. There's a difference. Bitcoin Cash is not SegWit. It's not Lightning Network. They're going big blocks. Dr. Craig Wright, whether I don't give a fuck if he's Satoshi or not. I research everyone. He's saying that he can scale on the chain. That he's tested a 340 gigabyte block. Imagine that, gigabyte, 340. Craziness, right? I mean, who am I? I'm not a fucking tech. I'm not going to say no, he can't. That's their claim to fame. If he is to actually do it, scale on chain and prove everyone wrong, Bitcoin Cash is going to go parabolic. Regardless, it's the Asian coin. People are going to use it in Asia, Korea, China. That's where I predict Bitcoin Cash goes. So it's here. It's, you know, it is what it is. You know, you're going to have basically two versions of Bitcoin. You know, there's going to be like with those internet highways I'm talking about of, you know, the blockchain. You're going to have, you know, the Western blockchain, the Eastern blockchain. And people really they underestimate the power of what the blockchain is really going to do. You can't have these private blockchains. So, you know, if you're not on Bitcoin or Ethereum or one of these really, really top dogs, you know, you're out of there basically. So that's what these guys, these governments don't understand. They think that they're just going to have their private blockchains and they're going to be so they're just going to be able to get attacked left and right and be forced onto these blockchains. So it's just kind of awesome because, you know, it's a good thing that people don't they don't really understand what's going to happen with Bitcoin and how it's going to unlock the entire world. Everything's going to be on, you know, Bitcoin Cash. Once Bitcoin can fix its scaling issues, pretty soon you're going to be able to have smart contracts on Bitcoin Cash because they don't have the scaling issue. You know, yeah, you can say centralized mining, whatever. Last time I checked, Korea doesn't give a fuck about centralization of anything. So, you know, I'm just being real. And if smart contracts comes to Bitcoin Cash before Bitcoin, that's going to be crazy. Something to look out for. So, definitely a lot going on. Keep the eyes on. Even Bitcoin Gold. Like, what the hell? I'm not selling any of my Bitcoin Gold because, you know, these are all backups. If something was to happen with Bitcoin, that's another thing. SegWit's new, guys. And Lightning Network's new. These are new things happening. The Bitcoin Cash increasing the block size past the 1 megabyte. The 1 megabyte was put on in the original white paper as the block limit. However, people say, and if you read, Satoshi really was expecting the block size to be removed. You know, take that as you will. A lot of people are saying, hey, you know, Satoshi's not God and, you know, we have a better way of doing things. Whatever. You know, I'm looking at this as not only an investor, but just sort of like an adventure. It's really fun and I'm not biased. That's how I've gotten to where I am. I don't ever, like, when everyone else is pointing and laughing or running scared or whatever, you know, I don't have any of that in me. I always look at the facts. You know, somebody's like, oh, he's a hobo. And I was like, oh, but he has a ring on. Look at that ring. So you always got to find the value wherever you can find it. Just keep an eye out. People who are dismissing Bitcoin Cash you never underestimate, especially if you're just like dumped all your Bitcoin Cash and went to Bitcoin. You know, I don't recommend that. I recommend being diversified. If you have Bitcoin Cash from the fork, luckily enough, if you held, you know, it's a tough decision right now, to be honest with you, especially with the infighting on Bitcoin. You know, like I said, I'm not even selling my Bitcoin Gold. I learned my lesson on that part. You never know what's going to happen. And these Bitcoin chains are very, very powerful. And if anything was to happen to one of them, the other one would go absolutely parabolic or the market would crash, one of the two. But we're also getting past that point where, you know, cryptocurrencies are starting to become so mainstream. Once EOS gets out into the world, Ethereum's already out there. We have other avenues So it would be as devastating as it'll be. I believe crypto in a whole would survive regardless. Not like not even like 6 months ago. So yeah, just a lot of fun things. Gonna keep it a little bit shorter today, so I'm gonna kill it here. Cheers, peace.